Ooh, Florida lead. Florida's been popping off for me. Looks like it might have been a flip. Looks like it might have been a flip. Can you see that?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 916500164 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey Maggie, this is Chance giving you a quick call about your property. If you can, give me a call back at this number. Thank you so much. We're going to do a new thing today. So I always double dial. So whoever you're going to talk to, dial them twice. Today in the group, Caesar and another guy, we're talking about triple dialing. So we're going to triple dial Maggie is what we're going to do.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
All right, Maggie, one more time. One more. That's crazy. She just responded, I'm ready right now, and then doesn't pick up the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Copy. Turn my phone on. Usually they'll end up calling back. This person said tomorrow at 10, but today in the present is the best time. And it says foreclosure. Foreclosure is usually a really high motivation. Let's see. Kyrie? Just bought it in 2020 for $200,000.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey there, this is Chance with 30 Homes. It looks like you expressed some interest in selling your house. I'm hoping to talk to you about that. If you can, please give me a call back at this number. Thank you so much. And another one. So I usually follow, it's usually 2 calls and a text. They might be pissed because they said tomorrow at 10.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
Here we go. 2 back to back. George. George. All right. Now they're dumping in. Turn it down. Mission, Texas.
Hello.
Hi there. Is this George?
Yes.
Hey, George. This is Chance. It looks like you expressed interest in selling that home. Are you still looking to sell it?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, Chance. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. So you are looking to sell that home, right?
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Okay. How much are you looking to get for the property?
Well, this would probably be in the neighborhood of about 425 if it was retail.
Okay. And for cash?
I can probably come down to 400 for a cash offer. I mean, that 425 is kind of being conservative at about 120 square foot, which is kind of on the low end.
So if you, what's keeping you from retailing the property if you're looking to get kind of a retail offer on it?
Well, it's a good time for us to move our kind of our second to last kid just left, and
Okay.
so now it kind of just dawned on us that it's a kind of too big of a house for us now with 5 bedrooms, and I was kind of looking at houses online, and I got a kind of make an offer on your house thing here pop up on Facebook. So
Okay. So you're kind of testing the waters to see if we can get you maybe a quicker offer than something you'd get on the market.
that's right. And, trying to understand what that would be. I understand there's benefits to a cash offer, things that I can't, in terms of costing and speed. And
Yeah. Are you in a need to kind of get things done quickly or?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So if we are able to do all cash, I mean, what's a price that makes sense? Because we're an investment company. We would need to be able to somehow make money on the property. Like I wouldn't be able to pay $400,000 and then list it at $425,000 and then pay realtor fees because then we would lose money on the property.
Sure. Yeah, I haven't thought about how low I could go. I'm trying to understand what the market could offer. So so where do you need to be on something like this? Let's say it can sell for, I don't know, let's say retail is 430 or 435.
Okay, so we have a minimum that we have to make, which is $30,000 on every transaction, and that's accounting for closing costs and fees, which would be like your realtor fees and then the holding costs we use when we use hard money to do it, and then any renovation we have. So your home looks like it's probably in pretty good condition, at least from the photos I can see.
It is.
So let's see. So if it would sell at 400, I mean, we would have to back it out from there. So we would be below, just off the top of my head, I imagine we would be in like the 310, 320 mark. Let's see, 400 minus your, give me 2 seconds. Go about doing this the right way for you, get you an actual ballpark.
Sure.
So as far as work needing to be done, is there anything that needs to be done in the property or is it in kind of show ready condition?
I don't think it's show ready. There's a couple of kind of dings on the walls, things to touch up, but only one spot where I think sheetrock needs to be involved, which is kind of behind one of the doors in the kids' room, where the door made a hole in the wall, and maybe the girls' room, removing the color that it has, getting it back to a neutral color. So not too much, maybe $1,000 or so to get it. And then it has the original roof, which it's in good shape, but it is the original roof from 1999.
Okay.
And it has, maybe not an issue, but we remodeled inside, and one of the foyer, we made that an office, so that's closed up as an office. And also we removed the floors and we upgraded to hardwood and travertine.
Perfect. So it's kind of ready to go. Let's see.
Right, and we've added, we took the bathrooms and the kitchen and made that granite.
Okay. Well, realistically, how this is looking for even a cash offer, especially if I would have to verify kind of what work needs to be done and run comps a little bit. But if it's in like a turnkey ready condition, we're probably going to be in that really low 300 area. Do you have wiggle room to that?
I do not. I think at that level. So it would be. I think there'd be too much distance between us at this point.
What's the closest that you think you could get?
I mean, I'm looking for it's with something like that. You know, probably like the 360 range.
And what do you think the home is worth on the open market?
Probably about 430, I would say, to be conservative. There's with the square footage that would put us in the low range. I think that would put us in.
I could be conservative and say 420. I could run my numbers a little more, but there are a lot of homes listed. I mean, you have the 400, 495, a bunch in the 298 and 305. So I think that you're probably pretty close to what it's worth. Let's go. I think 360. As far as a cash deal is concerned, if I pay you 360, we'll probably lose around $10,000. And we would need to make 30. And so that's kind of how I'm at that low 300 mark to be able to move forward with a cash offer.
There's a $40,000 delta there.
Yeah, we're a little bit off. I mean, it's not as far as I've seen before. It just really depends on how quick you're looking to get something going. But I would almost push you to get a realtor. I mean, do you have time?
Yeah. We have actually friends that do that. We have kind of a realtor friends. So okay, I think it makes sense based on what you're saying. Probably we're gonna try to get somewhere closer to market.
Cool. All right, George. Well, if something changes, definitely save this number. We'd be able to get you a cash offer kind of anytime.
Thank you so much. Hey, can I get your name again so I can save it?
Chance with 30 homes.
Chance. Okay, 30 homes?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. Thanks, Chance.
Thank you. Bye.
Appreciate it.
He wants market value for his home, which is just such a huge, it's an obstacle I run into every single day. Let me save and put him. Every time after I go through a lead, we've got to kind of remove it from the automation and then move them where they go so they don't get hit or called. George, where are you at? Boop. All right, this is James. That does count as a conversation, and I'm going to count it as an offer, but
Hi, I'm Call Assist by Google, recording this call for the person you're trying to
I hate
reach.
these.
Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Real estate.
Okay, one last thing before I transfer you. Can I ask who I'm speaking to?
This is Chance with 30 homes.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line.
Perfect. Perfecto.
Sorry, but they're not able to take the call. I already shared our conversation, but if you'd like to add anything else, please feel free to do so now.
I don't run into these Google voicemails super often, but when I do, it's just like it's like a filter. It's like another barrier between me and the seller, and I repeat. It's like a game of telephone, and then he repeats, and then that guy just doesn't answer. Let's see. So I'll move him to called no answer. That's James Johnson, and then we'll go to Andrew. Search. It's a good one.
Hello?
Hey there, is this Andrew?
Yeah, this is Andrew.
Hey, it's this Chance. It looks like you expressed interest in selling that home. Are you still looking to sell it?
Yeah, I am going to sell it, but can you call me at about 4:30, 4:45 because I'm at work right now?
Yes, sir. What time is it there right now?
2:50.
What time?
2:50.
Okay. All right. I will give you a call back here.
All righty, I appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I wish he just said 50. Like it's 11:50 here, so it's got to be call back later. That's a good lead too. You can tell by like just the property, the location. It would sell if I could get it at a decent price. It's just locking it up at that decent price. So he is going to go into follow up. And then he'll get a call back later today when I make my rounds again. Let's go into this one. Thursday morning, 10 a.m. is what Lula said. She's going to get 3 calls right now. Oof.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey there, it's his chance at 30 Homes. Give me a quick call about your property. If you can, give me a call back at this number. Thank you so much. That is a very rural lead. So when you're buying these property leads nationwide, you'll hit some bangers, and then you'll hit some of these just, I don't want to call them bad, but they would be hard to sell unless you got them at an extreme discount. And usually when the home is below $100,000, it's almost hard to get a price that makes sense unless it's in perfect condition. You have to do a $50,000 renovation on a home worth $80,000. And then you need to make close to that money. There's just no room. Okay, conversations. Called, no answer. Here we go. Charles said call anytime. Inheritance are one of the best motivations. There's no real, they didn't really work for the property. There's no real big attachment to the money. Hey, is this Charles?
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's his chance. It looks like you expressed interest in selling that home. Are you still looking to sell it?
Yeah, I was just reaching out just to see if maybe I could get an offer or something.
Yeah, I can definitely get you an offer. How much are you hoping to get for the property?
I really tell you, Chad, I'd really love my rock bottom. I think would be around 130,000.
Okay.
What I'm shooting for is.
Okay, and then what's the overall condition of the property? Like, tell me what's going on with the home.
Yeah, I tell you, John, I kind of inherited it. It was my father-in-law's home that passed away recently, and but he lived there, an old man by himself, about the last 30 years, so it's kind of a hoarder situation. Inside wasn't taken good care of. The exterior of the home's in pretty good shape. We put a brand new HVAC and roof on it within the last 6 years, so both of those are, pretty good. 6 years old roof and HVAC system. But the interior, if I had the time and I lived in the town, I actually live in another state. But anyway, if I lived nearby, I would do it myself. But the inside needs completely, just updated. It needs new flooring. There's a couple windows that's cracked. Just old, outdated inside. So the inside needs really updating all through it. But it's a 2-story house. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. But it does need a lot of interior work and updating.
Okay, and then you said you live out of state. Who's watching over the property?
Well, there's some distant family members that live in the same neighborhood, and I go down once a week. It's not too far. I'm in North Carolina. The property's in South Carolina, but I live on the state line. So I'm only like 40 miles from the property, so I do drive down once a week on a Saturday or Sunday. Just to check on it, and I've got the mail for it. But anyway, I do ride down at least several times a month, and there is someone in the neighborhood that's keeping an eye on the home.
Okay, let's see. And then you don't have any updated photos of the interior, do you?
No, I don't, but I do plan on, you know, if we stay in touch, I do plan on going down this Saturday. I'd be happy to get you some. But the inside, you know, hasn't been cleaned out or anything. It's still full of furniture, you know, and, you know, just a mess inside. But I can get interior photos. I do have a bunch of exterior photos.
Cool. I can see the exterior looks to be in pretty decent shape, which is really good compared to a lot of the properties I look at.
No, I sent you some photos.
No, I'm looking at the Google Street View of it. This blue house,
Yeah,
correct?
that's just the front picture. I've got both sides in the backyard, and there's a little shop in the backyard, but I've got about 5 exterior photos if you'd like me to send them to you.
Yeah. What color is the exterior?
It's a stain, it's a wood side and cedar sided house, but it's kind of a grayish blue stain on it.
Is it like a baby blue? Or
Yeah,
no?
that's correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what pops up when you go on any realtor.com or Zillow. That's the front picture on Google.
Okay, and it's the 1707 square feet.
That's correct, yes.
I don't know if you've seen the Redfin, but it says 30 bedrooms and 2 baths, which is interesting. I imagine
What you say, sir?
it says 30 bedrooms, 2 baths. So someone's got a typo in there for sure.
I missed that, but it is 3. It's 2 bedrooms, got a steel bath upstairs, and a master and a full bath downstairs.
Okay. And then this price of 130. I mean, how did you end up getting there?
Well, I thought about flipping it myself, just borrowing some money and remodeling it. And I looked at all the comps. I got a friend who's a real estate agent in the city of Charlotte, South Carolina. And just in that neighborhood, it's called Bridlewood, just on that road and the street behind it. I mean, just the comp selling in that neighborhood just this past summer, you know, it's been up around the 220, 240, and one house is the 300,000. So I just figured I'd probably have to put 30 or 40, you know, fixing it up, and you know, that's how I come up with my number.
Yeah, so you're pretty spot on a few things. So the $40,000 to fix it up is right around the $25 a square foot, and so that's going to be going in there and redoing everything. So the floors, carpet, kitchen, bathroom, which is great. So we're right where we need to be for the budget. 45 I think is probably going to be a little more realistic. What you're kind of missing is the closing costs and the holding costs. So you don't have so much holding costs as I'm going to have. I'm going to have to pay for holding costs for the 4 or 5 months that we have it. If it's worth 210, which I kind of took your word for that. I think you're in the range. If it's worth
like
two,
I say, Chad, if I know this, you know, I think I'm right. I just happened to talk to a real estate agent that had sold the properties in that neighborhood. So just don't hold me to it, because she was begging to sell it. You know what I mean?
yeah. So she was probably like, okay, this guy wants to go at whatever. She's going to tell you whatever price works out.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm not stuck on that number. I'm just saying that's how I come up with that figure. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. So we're going to be in a close range. Realistically, my company needs to make a profit on a deal like this, and our minimum that we need to make is right around what we put in. So if we put $45,000 in after closing costs and fees, we need to make that $40,000 to $45,000 back to justify managing the crews and just going through at the opportunity. Some people will want us to make $5,000, and it's like that's how you go broke in a month.
No, I understand clearly.
Yeah. So let me take another peek. I mean, how much wiggle room do you have on the 130?
Oh no, I'm up at offers. Really. No, I'm ready to get rid of it. I know I don't have the time, and I don't live there, so I decided I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to let it go.
Okay. So for a cash offer, I mean, I'd be able to get you a cash offer and close you out. Let's see, it's the 14th, so pretty quick, probably the first or second week of next month. I would need to be as close to like 60 grand that you could get.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're saying 60 grand?
Yeah, it'd be 60,000 all cash, and we'd be able to cover your closing costs and fees. Yeah. And how that looks is a $45,000 renovation, and then we have 24,000 in holding costs and closing costs. And then we would make right around that 45-50 after. I could potentially get up to
Yeah, Chad, no, I'm definitely not interested in that, man. I appreciate your offer, but man, I've had another quick soon company offer me twice that amount.
They offered you 120?
I had 118 this morning.
118. So maybe they're seeing comps that I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. You know, it's home, pay cash or whatever. I found them on the internet, and I've talked to them for 2 days, and they come in at 115 to 120. And I talked to them today. They were going to sign a contract at 118 right in the middle.
Well, let me hold on. They're the only reason that we would be so far off is because I'm looking at different comps, and like I said, I hadn't really took a big peek. There are properties in there trading. I mean, this one's a lot higher than what you just said. So I was literally taking that 210 that you had mentioned and trying to kind of show you how we get to the offers that we're at. If I can prove a higher end value, then all day we can move our offer up for sure. So if I was able to get you an offer in that range, is that something you're open to?
I mean, yeah, if you're anywhere comparable to these guys, I don't know where you're at this company, but I was talking to someone, they keep calling me from Austin, Texas, but I found them on the, that's what they were wanting me to sign a contract today, and I was just waiting on some other calls. I've had several, messages back and forth, emails today, but yeah.
Let me see. 3 bedroom. So it's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,700 square feet. Is that right?
That's correct, yes.
3 bedroom, 2 bath. Are you on a big lot or anything?
It's not a whole acre lot, but it's pretty big. I think it's, if you look it up on Zillow, I think it's 0.7 of an acre. It's pretty big, whole backyard thing, fenced in, and there's a workshop, storage shed out in the backyard with electricity in it. Got a concrete driveway, carport, it's got a nice green porch off the back, a big deck off the back.
Okay. Trying to see. So is there something special about this neighborhood? Is it kind of in a different zip code or school district or?
There's several ponds or lakes in the property. It's no HOA neighborhood, but there's some amenities for the people who live in the neighborhood. There's a couple lakes in the neighborhood and some hiking trails and stuff. But years and years ago, it was kind of a desirable neighborhood, but it's an older neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's like a clubhouse at one of the lakes and picnic tables and different things. But I mean, it's a nice neighborhood.
Okay, let me see.
But if we get off the phone, I'll be happy to send you some of these photos I have on my phone. Some other photos of them.
Yeah, well, so I'm just trying to make this. We're going to be like close. The issue, because I can see there's some real nice homes trading at this. There's one at 225. So if yours is worth 225, and say that we only need to put 40,000 in, now all of a sudden we're at our minimum profit, which would work, but it is a little on the tighter end.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is something I'm pretty confident we could handle. Would you accept any offer if I could get to like 105, or are you rock bottom at where you're at?
Yeah, no, I'm not rock bottom anything. Anything over 100, I would consider.
I mean, if I sent you an offer at 105, would you be open to looking at it and signing it on the phone?
I would definitely. I just want to, it would be a couple hours this afternoon. I'd like to talk it over with my son, because it's actually, that was his grandfather's house. We kind of inherited it together. It just belongs to me and my son. But I'm kind of, in charge of handling it.
Mm-hmm.
But absolutely. If you send me something, I'll sure entertain it.
Okay, let me verify, because I want to be pretty close. It says the sellers of Ronald's life estate. So is a home in a life estate?
It is, yes. That's why it did not have to go through probate. We got it from my life estate. Me and my son, which was Ronald's grandson, only heir. And I'm the executor of his estate, but we just got through dealing with probate. But you are correct. The deed was in a life estate.
Okay, so you're totally okay to sell the property. You have all the rights to do it?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Cool. Cool. Well, let me write something up while you're on the phone so I can verify. How do I send a signature over? Because right now it says the owner's name is the seller's Ronald P. Life Estate. So you're the executor. Do you want me to send it?
Executive, but Ronald P. he passed away. That was my father-in-law. My wife passed away, and I only have me and my wife had one kid, which that was his grandfather, P. And, but anyway, I was at the courthouse last week and at the register of deeds, and I was starting to do a quick deed, put it in my name, and they told me I was well within my right to do it, but then they told me if I was working with somebody to do a quick sale, that I wouldn't, have to do that. So, but anyway, I met with the probate judge last week, so I think I've got a bunch of paperwork from the courts down there and a copy of the deed. But I'm willing to, have to go whatever I need to do. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, I'm just trying to verify. So I think what I'm gonna do, or what I usually do, is I'm gonna send it in your name, and then I'm gonna put executor of the estate. And then if we have to amend that down the road, it won't be an issue.
Okay. Well, let me give you my email address if that's all right. Or do you have? I filled that out there.
I've got one over here.
Yeah, SC McGee.
Executor. Sorry, I'm trying to type this in. SCMCGEE3.
That's correct. At twc.com.
Yep. What is TWC?
That's Time Warner Cable.
Okay. Executor of whose estate is it?
Ronald P. Seller.
Ronald P. Seller. All right, let me get this. Usually I can fill this whole thing out quickly, but I've got an interesting thing. Okay, advanced edit. And then you'd be good to go at the 105.
I think so, I think I make it work that out. How soon did you say? Mid-November, or what you say?
Yeah, so we're in October. What is it, the 14th right now? Realistically, I mean, if I want to shoot you straight, 30 to 35 days. As long as the condition is as you've represented, which we're going to find out right away. So, like, I'm making this offer without seeing the interior photos, but I've underwrote it for a pretty good renovation on the inside, and so we should be pretty spot on. But if we get in there and the property is collapsing on itself, right, or there's foundation issues, then we'll have to renegotiate or back out, which we would just release you from the contract right away. Okay. Paste. Today's date is 10/14. It's going to be valid today. Are you going to be able to talk to your? Is it your?
I'm actually picking him up from school right now, so yeah, I'll have something within a couple hours for sure. Are you on East Coast time, or where are you at, Chad?
I'm in Seattle, so yeah, I'll be here all day. So literally anytime, and then you can call. You can call or text. So you can call or text me, and I'll return your call right away.
Okay.
Governing law. South Carolina. All right, I'm about to send this over. Did you want to look at it while we're on the phone so I can walk you through it, or do you want to just wait a little bit?
No, Chad, I think that when we get up, I'll take a look at it and read it over while I'm sitting here.
Okay. Well, let me know.
Send you any of these photos I have on my phone?
If you've got photos, I'd love to look at, honestly, whatever you can send me, I'd love to look at.
Yeah, I've got some right now. As soon as we hang up, this number you called me on was on number I can text some numbers. Text some photos to.
Yep, you can absolutely text them over here.
Okay.
Contract. Okay. All right. Well, this is going to be in your inbox. I mean, just let me know If you decide to go another route, like just give me a call and let's see if we can work together. I'd be happy to kind of get this off and started today. The only other thing we would need is once you sign, we'll figure out access to the property. A lot of times we'll throw a lockbox on the door just so we can have our contractors in and out, and you don't have to be there every time. And that's it. It's pretty streamlined.
That sounds good, Chad. Yeah, as soon as we hang up, I'll send you. I know we've got 4 or 5 properties in all the exterior sides and the backyard and all. But anyway, yeah, give me a few hours this afternoon and I'll get back to you for sure in the next 2 or 3 hours.
Perfect. All right, Charles, I will talk to you soon.
All right, thanks for your call.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's go, baby. I gave that guy an offer at 60 grand. I thought if he would have accepted 60 grand, I would have been jumping out of my chair just now. But he was about to hang up. He was about to hang up the phone. We recovered it. We sent a contract. He'll probably sign. I think that the property could be worth this 220. The only issue that we're going to have is repairs at 35. It puts repairs pretty low. It puts repairs low. I was really liking them at 45,000. And then this $15,000 assignment would be sweet. We might have to go down to 10. But $35 nationwide lead, 1 call contract. It's not too bad. Contract sent, and then I'll put a task. We move him over to contract sent, and then I will follow up with him later today. Update. Everyone always calls me Chad too. I say Chance. I just feel like it doesn't come across. Where you at, automation?
Yes, hello?
Hi there. Is this Maggie?
Yes, hello?
Hi, is this Maggie?
Yes, it's me, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. It's Chance. It looks like you expressed interest in selling that property. Are you still looking to sell it?
Yes, yes. What company are you calling from?
I'm with 30 Homes.
Oh, 30 Homes. Is it cash direct home buyers?
Yes, ma'am. We'd be able to pay all cash. Is it the 10047 Tram Road, Tallahassee?
Yes.
All right. How much are you looking to get for that property?
The list price is 75 because we put for 89.
You guys want 75 grand for it?
No, we put 89. Because the website that I was filling the application asked me about the list price. You know, it's a more than 1 acre property.
Mm-hmm.
And is in a very nice neighborhood, very quiet, and has also the trail for hunting, goes for hiking. There is a place for slaughter and chopping the animals out in outdoor in our yard. And there are about 10 spigots. You know, everywhere in the yard you go, there is water, you know.
Okay, what is the overall condition looking like of the property?
Needs, you know, kitchen cabinet because we painted, and also we have, I think, 60 or 62 boxes of vinyl flooring tile, and they are unopened because we bought that for, you know, putting the flooring, but then we didn't do that because of my condition. Because I have to move, unfortunately, from Florida because they didn't provide any health insurance for me. So otherwise, we just bought last year. It was in January 2024. And after living here in Tallahassee for 5 months, Florida didn't provide any health insurance. So I had to put this property, you know, for sale. We have 2 properties in the same area with 5 to 7 minutes away from each other.
Okay. And you're looking to sell both or just this one here?
Excuse me, are you Tallahassee, Florida? Are you local?
I'm not local, but all of the homes that we personally buy at this company are in Florida and Texas. So all of our systems are built around kind of getting these done. We are an investment company. I do kind of want to start with that. We do need to be able to make money when buying a property, and so we would be buying it to flip it is what we would do.
Okay. So the name of your property is the home?
Yes, ma'am. The 30 Homes LLC.
LOC.
And I can text that over to you if that would make you, if you'd want me to. Let's see. And
I was in the middle of completing the application that you called me. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes, we have another property that I am living right now because several months and I got back to Tallahassee and I am living. This one we put on market, listed by real agent. But if an investor or a cash buyer wants to buy for us and when we sign a contract, very soon we can put it down, this advertisement.
where did you list the property at?
The other property?
You said this one is listed, right? I don't see an active listing for the home.
For Tram Road, no. The first one, do you have the address of the first one?
No. What is the address of the first one?
Okay, the first one that I put is 10047 Tram Road, Tallahassee, Florida, 32311. Tram is T for Tom, R for Romeo, A for Alpha, M for Mary. So 10047 Tram Road.
Yeah, so that's the one I do have. Is that the one that is listed?
No, this is not listed.
Yeah, that's the one okay, perfect.
Yes, and also we have another one that I am living right now. It's almost empty, just I have some mattress or something for cooking. And we put on listing. And if you go to the website, if you are interested to buy this one too, and we have this one.
Okay, and you want $75,000 for the Tram Road, right?
No, we put for 89 because your website asked me what is the least price, and I put 75, and I wanted to, go forward. Then you called me. We put for 89.
Okay, so you want 89 is what you're searching for?
Yes, but we can negotiate if you want, cheaper price.
Yeah, well, so what would be the least amount that you would take for the property? With keep in mind that we do have to make money after closing cost fees and renovation.
Yes, of course. But it's worth it. It's really a very nice property. I am telling you, if we didn't buy two properties in the same area. It's a very nice area. Good neighborhood, both of them, both properties.
What do you think the property is worth all fixed up?
This one, Tram Road,
Yes, ma'am.
the same. It is worth it.
So you think it's worth $89,000 on the open market, or what do you think it would sell for to a market buyer?
It depends when you come and see or, buy as it is. But I think it's because I'm the owner, I think it is worth it. Because
Absolutely.
even we cut so many trees that we created an open space in front of the house. And it's very nice, has so many things. Has a well, and you can have water from your property. It has well, has septic tank, concrete septic tank, has a gas tank, and about 10 spigots all over, outdoor water faucets, all over the properties.
Do you have any updated photos by chance of the property?
Updated of what?
Updated photos just to kind of see the overall condition of what's going on there.
Yes, I am going there. I see, but I didn't do anything. Only I just, when I bought it, I just painted all the, 3 bedrooms and everywhere. I just painted. But because of, I'm telling you, because I have several disabilities, so I wanted to come here to, live, in maybe a little cheaper. But I thought it's much more expensive than the state that I was living. That's why I got back there. Then this year I got back just some months ago, and I am going to put both properties for sale.
Okay, so really what it's looking like is I think your home's probably worth like the 110, 120 fixed up. So if we went in there and did a renovation for 30 grand and redid everything, I think we'd be able to get that top dollar amount. Does that sound fair?
Yes. How much are you willing to pay me?
Well, I'm going to kind of walk you through if we have to put 30 grand in and then we have another 15 in holding costs and closing costs, we then have to make what we put in. So we would need to be in we would be pretty low. I mean, as close to like 30,000 as you could get.
30,000.
Is that an offer you're open to?
$30,000.
30.
Yes. It means less than the price that I purchased last year.
It looks like you purchased it for 69, right?
Yes. And you're willing to buy for me with so many prices, everything that's has gone up in America. You're willing to pay me even half the price of that I bought last year.
Yeah. So your Florida market's been hit kind of hard, but at the same time, we're not a market buyer, so we have to buy at a discount. So I just have to be at a price where we can still make money. So I can't pay market value and then put money into the property and then make more. It doesn't work that way. So it seems like you might be searching for a market buyer. Are you looking just kind of for the highest offer you can get?
No, it is never. Nobody so far that I am calling just several days. I started to call and any cash buyers, investors, no one even said less than 67,000. No one even said that. This is the first time. That's what my head is.
Did you get other offers from cash buyers?
Yes, and investors.
And they're coming in where? Where are they coming in at?
I'm telling you, no one even said less than 67,000. No one. Because I said at least the price is 70, because my property is worth it. And if I cannot find that, it's fine. I can keep it. Because it's vacant, only it costs me to pay for electricity. That's it. There is no garbage. No one lives that. No, waste or garbage generated. So I just pay for electricity. I can, because I am the owner. I'm not a tenant. I don't have any mortgage or foreclosure or bankruptcy. So I can keep it. I am not going to give 30,000. Oh my God! The price of a second-hand car. No, thank you, sir. I really appreciate that.
I appreciate your time.
Bye.
Ooh, that was a rough one, huh? So a lot of times these buyers will say, or these sellers will say that they haven't had an offer anywhere near where my offer's been. Realistically, I'm $30,000 lower, which is 50% in the terms of it being worth 60, but it's 30 grand. 30 grand is like a roof and the painting and a porch. It's just the bare minimum. And I don't see how this house is worth any more. I think it's a mobile home, so I don't see how it's worth any more than like the 110. And even at $30,000, I don't even know if we'd be able to move it, because it's just an investor would be able to make 26,000. But if we're off on the price at all, all of a sudden they need to drop the price 10 grand. They're making 16. They drop it again. Now they're in range of losing money after months and months of work, and that's just not a way to do business. Sometimes people get offended, which I think that she did. Anyway, so what I'll probably do is I'll remove her off the automation, and then I'll probably follow up with her. So I'll put a task. And it'll probably be down the road. Let's do like mid or end November. Kind of give her some time to marinate on it. And what'll happen here is she'll either get other cash offers and see that I'm in a range, or she just won't want to sell, and then I'll just follow up with her one time and be done. But if she already had cash offers right where she wanted, you think that she would accept them, right? Furthermore, let me move this long-term follow-up. Furthermore, she just bought the home in January for 60 grand. So it's like we're in shooting distance. It just happens that shooting distance is the cost of a car. All right. Charles just sent the photos over. The home looks good, dude. I think if he signs, we'll be able to move this right away. I'm going to give him a call later. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. It might be time to move over to TikTok. Once again, these are property leads nationwide. You do have to spend like $1,500, but you spend that quick. I think I spent $500 today on just like the last couple leads I got, but we might get a contract out of it. Be my channel.